Hello, my name's Liane. I'm a member of the Broadstairs branch of the Dickens Fellowship. My reading is from Martin Chuzzlewit, chapter 9, in which Mrs. Todgers informs the two Miss Pecksmiths on various topics, including an unfortunate passion she's encountered among commercial gentlemen. It being the second day of their stay in London, the Miss Pecksmiths and Mrs. Todgers were by this time highly confidential, insomuch that the last-named lady had already communicated the particulars of 3 early disappointments of a tender nature, and had furthermore possessed her young friends with a general summary of the life, conduct, and character of Mr. Todgers, who, it seemed, had cut his matrimonial career rather short by unlawfully running away from his happiness and establishing himself in foreign countries as a bachelor. Your pa was once a little particular in his attentions, my dears, said Mrs. Todgers, but to be your ma was too much happiness denied me. You'd hardly know this was done for, perhaps? She called their attention to an oval miniature, like a little blister, which was tacked up over the kettle holder, and in which there was a dreamy shadowing forth of her own visage. "It's a speaking likeness, cried the two Miss Pecksmiths. "It was considered so once," said Mrs. Todgers, warming herself in a gentlemanly manner at the fire. "But I hardly thought you would have known it, my loves." Well, they would have known it anywhere. If they could have met with it in the street or seen it in a shop window, they would have cried, "Good gracious, Mrs. Todgers, Mrs. Todgers!" Presiding over a establishment like this makes sad havoc with the features, my dear Miss Pecksmiths, said Mrs. Todgers. "The gravy alone is enough to add 20 years to one's age, I do assure you." Law, cried the two Miss Pecksmiths. "The anxiety of that one item, my dears," said Mrs. Todgers, "keeps the mind continually upon the stretch. There is no such passion in human nature as the passion for gravy among commercial gentlemen. Oh, it's nothing to say a joint won't yield. Well, a whole animal wouldn't yield the amount of gravy they expect each day at dinner. And what I have undergone in consequence," said Mrs. Todgers, raising her eyes and shaking her head, "no one would believe."